What's up, guys? It's Ontario Audit. We are back at the Peel Region Police Station to file two formal complaints on Constable Braille and Constable Finney. I hope you guys have peacefully exercised your rights to address your government and help me in this fight to hold these officers accountable. Today I'm here with none other than True North Transparency, here to have my back and just make sure nothing goes crazy here. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Let's get it done, eh?
Is there a reason you're filming the police station?
Students in public filming.
Sorry?
Students in public filming.
Some public filming.
Yeah.
Of the
Can I get your name?
Sorry?
Can I get your name, please?
Constable Bonacci.
Bonacci?
Yes.
Thanks, Bonacci.
Anything else?
I didn't ask you for help.
Okay. All right.
Have a good day, Bonacci. Have a good day, Bonacci. Take care. What crime is that, Bonacci? Doing some public filming. Just working on a story. Yep. A news story. A news story. I said I can't really hear you. No thanks. You can come here though. Have a good day, ma'am. Doing good.
Constable Singh, patrol officer here.
Constable Singh, Course
yeah.
663.
466.
What's your name, sir?
Douglas.
Douglas? Thanks, Douglas. What's your name, ma'am?
What's your name?
Can you identify yourself, please, ma'am?
I would like to ask the same of you, sir.
If you guys don't want to identify, then I don't really want to have a conversation.
I'm Constable Robertson. My
Thank
badge
you,
is
Constable Robertson.
3571.
Appreciate that.
What are you doing here, man?
Just working on a news story about the police
When
station.
you, I don't care that
I'm
you're
independent
I'm just
media.
Curious.
Sure, no.
Someone films in a police station, you just gotta ask, right?
Of course.
It's a little concerning.
Yeah, I'm just independent media working on a story about the
What's
police
your
station.
independent media company?
Just independent media working for myself.
Good. Where do you post it?
All over.
Your body cam on it? Yeah, my body cam's on. It's recording, audio, video, everything.
Thank you, Singh.
So you just post it anywhere? What does that mean? Like social media? Or?
I mean, are we breaking any laws here?
No.
No, no.
Are we
Might
breaking
be-
any laws?
Am I being detained?
No. You can go free to walk away, man.
Alright,
Never
cool.
detained. We're trying to have a conversation.
Cool. I mean, so you're not
What's your-
aware of
what's
the
your story?
video posted on YouTube of a police officer assaulting a journalist right here?
Which
No, I
film?
wasn't aware of
I
that.
actually wasn't aware of that. No.
You guys should check your Facebook page.
I don't have Facebook. When did that happen?
The Peel Regional Police Station Facebook page. You should check that.
It's posted on there?
It happened Friday afternoon. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so that's why you guys are here, just to stir things up a little bit?
Just stirs things up. Why would you say that?
Well, I'm just wondering why you're here after that incident occurred.
Well, maybe I was the one who was assaulted, and I want to see that officer held accountable.
So there's other ways about doing that. Do you want to go to the front desk and make a complaint?
Can I record that?
For what?
Can I re-
Not-
can
There's
I-
different rules inside, right? Because it's a police building.
Well, you weaponize the trespass laws, so we can't go in there while we're recording, even though it's our
It's not
Canadian
weaponizing
right.
a trespass
Yeah,
law.
it is.
It is.
That's exactly what it is. What you guys are doing now is you won't take a complaint unless you go inside a station, and now you can't bring your own form of accountability. You guys erase your
have
body
video
cam.
surveillance in
Yeah,
there
you
that you
guys
have
erased
access
that,
to.
redacted. You guys own
That's
that
not true
footage.
at all.
Yeah, you do.
You don't have to be hostile with me, sir.
No,
That's
I'm not being
true.
hostile.
You
It's
are.
loud here. It's loud, and I have a loud voice.
Okay.
You haven't heard me speak yet. I'm not being hostile by any stretch of the word. But what I am saying is that those go missing. I've seen
And that's
body
not
cam
true at
footage.
all.
Yeah, it is. Actually, I see a friend of mine had
It goes directly to the cloud, sir. We can't
hold
even
on,
touch that.
right from there.
Yes.
I doubt that. And you
Oh.
guys control it. So how do you guys redact faces out of it when you give the body cam footage? You blur out people's faces.
Yeah, but we can't delete footage though.
You can.
You
turn
can
it
you
on,
can
you can
redact
turn
it and
off.
mute it. You can.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
mute
That's
it.
different than deleting footage which he's alleging. That's very
Okay, well, it's pretty
Okay.
much the same thing.
Modification
You
of
want
the
to
footage.
know the name of the officer who you're alleging assaulted you, correct?
No, I'd like to record my complaint against said officer with my OIPRD form and document that with my camera.
OIPRD.
Did you fill out an OIPRD?
I did. I have it ready right now.
So go to the OIPRD.
No, we want.
I'm at
we're
the station right
documenting
here,
the-
sir.
They're the ones that get in contact with us for the complaint.
Yeah, they hand it right back to you guys, and nothing ever happens. Yeah, they do. I know
Constable
how the
Douglas.
OIPRD
Oh, you know everything?
Constable
I know
Douglas.
a lot.
Yeah.
Constable
What's your name,
Douglas.
by the way?
Douglas.
Douglas.
He's saying
what?
it.
You have a
Scott
badge
Douglas, 3765.
Constable Douglas, can I just make one thing clear here? We were never hostile at all to begin with. Never gave
I'm
you
not
attitude
hostile either.
at all until you said you guys are here to stir stuff up.
Yeah.
Why would you say that?
I was asking you a question.
Why would you not de-escalate?
I just told you. I told you why I asked you that
I'm
question.
sort of like fishing for a
Why are you
reason to-
smiling behind the camera, man?
What?
Are you taking this serious or not?
Of course I'm taking this serious.
Okay, well you have a big smirk on your face.
Yeah, because I want to file my complaint
Okay.
formally
So do it. No one's stopping.
and recorded the complaint.
So okay, so let me try to level with you.
Sure,
right?
Constable Singh.
You have a complaint that you want to follow through with,
Yeah,
but you don't want to do it through go to the front desk.
I do want to do it at the front desk, but I want to
Let me
record.
finish before you cut me off.
Sure, sure.
Okay. So you don't want to go through the front desk because you wish to record yourself doing that inside the police
For
facility,
transparency, yeah.
Which we have told you that there's different rules about doing that, right?
Yeah.
So what you can do is go to the OIPRD office, which the form you already have filled out. Why don't you go to the OIPRD office and action it that way? Have you tried that yet?
Well, you can actually hand it in at any police division
I'm
in
sure
Ontario.
You can.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can.
Where
But
is-
if you don't want to go into the police station to do that, you can also go to the OIPRD office.
I mean, I think it'd be a little better if I handed it into the police station
Well, I mean-
from the officer that
sure.
actually
I mean, that's
assaulted
objective,
me. You know.
right?
Yeah.
Whatever you think is better versus.
I mean, it's my choice, right?
Wouldn't you rather go through a third party though?
I think I
OIPRD
honestly,
has a great
brother, honestly, I think Constable Douglas. I think we're not going to answer any more of your questions, Constable Douglas. You come off as a little unprofessional at this time. Yeah. We're just going to
Why are you
completely
shaking?
ignore you. Well, last time I was standing here, I was assaulted.
Okay, so that's what I'm trying to tell you, right? I've been doing this job 11 years.
Do you have any
Go
other
to the
questions, Constable?
OIPRD, go directly to them. That's the best way of doing it. That's all it is.
You guys have any other questions for us?
No, I'm telling you how to best go about submitting your complaint.
I know how to go about it.
Okay.
Thanks, Douglas.
All right.
Where is the OIPRD?
But I am
main
I
gonna-
have no idea because they don't work for us, and we don't work for them.
Yeah, I know.
You can
there's
probably
not very
Google
close.
it.
And what happens with the OIPRD complaints is they usually
They
hand it straight
investigate
back
them.
to the.
You're blocking the sidewalk there, Douglas.
Sorry, man.
They usually hand it straight back to the.
Oh, have a great day, man.
And it's usually what happens. 9 out of 10 times I've seen it happen. They come back all
So
unsubstantiated.
you've complained about the police more than 10 times?
I think you
No,
just
I've
looked
seen
it
it.
up.
I've seen it.
Yeah,
I've seen it.
Constable
I know
Singh?
people who have.
So
I appreciate your de-escalation tactics, by the way, Constable Singh. Where is
thank
it?
you. Listen, man. So you're asking about where the OIPRD office is?
Yeah,
I googled OIPRD office. The office is right there.
Bay Street. Yeah, that's kind of far.
All right.
I appreciate that, though. Thank you.
I wonder if they have a mailing address. Maybe we could look that up.
Yeah, we can. Let's see. If it's too far.
How do you guys justify these signs?
Which ones?
The no audio or video recording.
It's a police station, right? So there's certain things that we need to protect from the
It's
community.
safety and
Yeah, like,
security.
Right? Like investigative techniques, safety of officers, stuff like that, right?
You're not a secret police force. People know police.
No, I know,
And I can go and
I
like
agree with you.
freedom of information.
It's about our
1 second,
entrances
please.
and exits and
What?
that kind of stuff.
What is the problem? How do you guys justify putting those signs up when in Canada we do have the freedom of the press? It's protected under the Charter of Rights.
Yeah.
The Charter of Rights protects that, and I can go. I'm invoking my right to the free press. Federal law.
But the-
RV Zarafinitis states that we can film police officers in the course of their duty. That's federal
Correct,
law.
correct.
And you guys are bypassing that by weaponizing a terribly written trespass to property.
But we're
act.
not stopping you guys from filming right now.
Well, no, if we went in, because that now, we're at your, let's say the man was assaulted. If he was or if he wasn't, it's an
Yeah.
option right now.
Fair.
Let's say I got beat up by a cop one night, and I come in here to file a complaint. the OIPRD office, wherever, and they say you can't film in there because of other victims, you know what? Now I'm putting my life at risk. It's deterring me from
That's
coming.
a little bit of a stretch.
Not really. I've seen a lot with police. They don't always act up and up.
I'm not
You
saying they do or
understand?
they don't. Like, I agree
And I'm
with
not
you.
accusing you guys of anything yourselves, but what it does do is it
Sorry.
it makes somebody scared to come in and make their complaints. It's a way of intimidating them out of it. And you know what? If I went in there, I wouldn't be running around and filming everybody's
Sir,
face that was sitting there.
Can I just say one
Wait.
thing before you go further?
I just-
one thing.
Sure.
We've given you several reasons of why
They,
we don't allow filming on our property, and you just don't want to. You just don't agree with them.
So
Which doesn't make it
respectfully,
wrong, though.
none of them trump our Canadian Constitution.
that's right.
But
The Canadian
Private
Constitution is
property-
the supreme law
Private
of
property is
Canada.
completely different. This is public property.
right, it's paid by taxpayers' money, but it's
Exactly.
still private property, right? Peel police
Some
still
parts
have
of it,
authority
yeah.
over the property.
Restricted
It's same with
areas,
the
yeah.
courthouse, right? Any government building, it's the same. It is paid by the taxpayers. That's correct. However, we still have authority over our own property because we have certain due diligence. But we have to protect, like you said, victims, stuff like that, right? We can't have people going in. If you're
Hold
a victim
on.
of it,
I said one thing.
One second. I know. My bad. If we have a victim of a sex assault or some serious case, we don't want people in there filming and they know who they are. Do you understand what I'm saying? Same with accused. If you've been arrested, we have the obligation to protect their identity as well. It's not our business to be telling everyone who is sitting in our building for whatever reason, right?
Well, Douglas,
So
you
that's
just
one of
said
the
it.
reasons.
You have the obligation to protect that
Peel
information.
police is what I meant.
Yeah, you guys have.
Yeah.
You guys have the obligation to protect that information, not us. So when we go in with our camera and we're just looking at basic documents on the wall or recording my interaction with the police officer at the desk, it's your obligation to hide all that information from the front desk, not
or
mine.
a victim in that case, or an accused member.
What?
Let's say there's a victim in there.
Okay, if it's our obligation to also protect that information, then under that obligation, will we not have these rules in, like, would it not be reasonable to have these rules
Well,
in place?
No, you're
Because-
trying to protect that information by violating our right to free press. That's what you're doing.
Right to
That's
free
what
press
those
is
signs
you're
do.
allowed to write whatever. You can go and film
Not
us.
right.
You can write, you can film, you can do whatever you want, but you can't do it wherever you want. I can't go into your house and start filming
That's
you.
not
No,
your
that's
house.
private
But
property.
it is, though. It's the same difference. It's
No, it
Trespass to
isn't.
Property Act. It's under the same act. That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
Okay, so Section
Even
2 of
though
the
it's
Trespass to
paid
Property
by
Act
taxpayers.
states someone who is not acting under a right or an authority conferred by law. So when I walk in there filming, I'm acting under the right to the freedom of press protected by Section 2B of the Charter, and I'm acting under an authority conferred by law, which is RV Zarafinitis, which states in plain English that we can film the police in
Yes.
the
They talk. That's
Oh
interactions
no,
outside.
that would have to be outlined in the document, and it is not, sir. It
Case
says
law
we-
is case by case, though.
I
Sir.
think we're going in circles at the end of the day.
Yeah.
The safety and security
We're
of
gonna
the
have those
persons
signs down
inside.
someday.
Okay? So
We're working on it.
Yeah, I mean, listen, man, if you disagree with those signs, like, you're free to write to whoever, email whoever, and take, legal action if you want against those signs too, right? You guys are free to do that, right? But as it stands right now, yeah, we do have certain rules in place, and if you guys don't agree with them, then
So, if you arrest somebody, though, you just opened yourself up to a bunch of civil litigation because you take somebody's freedom away, which is violating Section 7 of the Charter, taking their life, their liberty, and their,
Right.
but
you
don't
can,
people also have to be held accountable for their actions?
yeah, like the police, very much so.
and I agree with that too.
You can't make a rule to protect people that violates other people's rights.
Yeah.
You can't do that. That is the wrong way about it.
So, okay.
Make
Okay.
restricted areas. When a victim comes in, bring them to an interview room right away. If you see a lady crying,
course.
you know
That's what
what?
we try
Also
to
give
do,
us a
sir.
lot of credit too. Is we're not going to go in there and just stick my camera in some poor lady's face who's crying.
But look at it from our perspective too, right? Because you're saying you might not do that, and I have no reason to not believe. I have no reason to believe you or not believe you, right? But we've had people.
Never met. That's correct.
Exactly. We've had people that are in your position right now saying that they're recording the police station, and hey, they're gonna walk inside, and they've done exactly what you're saying you're not gonna do, right? So look at it from our perspective as well.
Oh, we can film from out here, no problem.
Yeah.
But in your police station, make an area restricted. Bring them there when they come in. You know what you guys tell us all the time when we want to file complaints or freedom of information requests? Do it online. I hate that. You guys don't pay my internet bill, right? I sometimes don't have internet. So there is a way around this without violating people's rights. I'm just telling you guys this.
Right.
And if you do arrest somebody for it, and there's somebody like us who's going to stand and fight, tooth and fucking nail until, excuse my language, until it's done. You know, and we'll win. Chances are that we will win. And then you're opening yourself up to a lawsuit for violating our rights to keep other people safe. And that's not the way to go about it. You guys have a job to protect everybody's rights, not just the victim.
We have a job to uphold the charter,
Yeah, that's right. And I'm just, a lot of the reason I'm here is that sign. People tell me about these signs and I go and film.
Fair enough.
And I'm not going in there. I don't feel like being arrested right now. I have other avenues to do this. But you know what? You guys should be, if I go in there, if I went in one day, I see how busy it is, I would wait until it was pretty emptied out, or come at an hour where I know there's not that many people there. But you got to keep that in mind. When somebody wants to film their interaction with you, that is conferred by law, and that is Section 2 of the Property Act. So you guys are violating the Trespassing Property Act. Just saying.
I don't necessarily agree with that. I'm not going to agree with that statement, but if that's what you think, that's what you think.
And that's fair. Look, we started off kind of rocky.
I think both sides here, both sides have good arguments, right?
I think we started off rocky, and I appreciate you guys having a civil conversation in the end. And
Have a love for
we don't mean to argue or anything like that.
It's all good. I get the concerns nowadays, right? Especially with videos and that. But our chief's doing his best. Like, we got body cameras.
Yeah.
Every car is equipped with cameras now. We never just have those, right? So, like we said, we're
Only
holding
some of
police
your
accountable,
officers
right?
have body cameras,
I
though,
love
correct?
body
All uniform guy.
Only some,
Yeah.
Even K9?
I don't know about
It's
K9.
coming up.
I think it's
K9 will get them, yeah.
Well, the K9 officer is a gentleman who assaulted me. You guys want to know what happened?
Sure.
Sure. I
I'll
was
listen
standing
to you.
here peacefully exercising my rights just as I am right now. Didn't move my hands, didn't move my feet, didn't move in towards anything. I'm standing right here and a K9 officer, Finney, number 3111, approached me and came up to me, went like this, and then hit my camera and my hand. Both my hands are on my camera like this. Hit my hands. And then just continued to walk away. And I asked him, what's your name? What's your name? He wouldn't give me his name. I followed him all the way to the courthouse. He refused to identify. So then I came in the station on Friday afternoon and I ended up getting his name and badge number. And I'm just here to file a complaint on that. That's pretty much the gist of why we're here.
I know you may not agree with the process, but like you said, you obviously know it very well, the OIPRD form.
Yeah.
You can give it to them, whether you guys agree with how that works or not. My understanding is they're an independent place that investigates it. They don't involve Peel Police at all, right?
Yeah.
If they deem that it's a legit complaint, then action will
Yeah.
be taken after
But
that.
you guys could understand why I wouldn't want to just file the complaint here without actually documenting it. Who knows if the officer who assaulted me takes that complaint? I don't know that. So that's why I just want to record when I go in. But if you guys say no, under threat of arrest, correct? Under threat of arrest, I'm not allowed to go into the police lobby while I'm recording. Are you guys saying?
You'll be asked to leave, and if you refuse to leave, then it escalates from there, right?
Well,
You'll be asked
well,
to leave.
escalates to what? I need to know exactly.
I don't
Well,
think,
if you-
as a
so if-
reasonable
if-
human, I don't think you're gonna cause a stink in there right now.
No.
40 people, right?
No, but I just want to film myself at the counter handing in my complaint. But if you tell me I cannot do that under threat of arrest, then I will not.
What I'm saying, sir, is you don't need to go in there to hand in your complaint.
No, but I want to.
Because, but it's, we're Peel Police though, you're complaining that you gotta go to an independent place to do that.
No, I can hand it in here. You can actually hand in the OIPRD form anywhere. It has an officer intake number on it. Any officer can take
I
it.
know what you're saying.
Yeah.
That's the thing,
I'm
it's
just saying,
also
like,
to
best,
show-
like the best play for you would be to give it to OIPRD.
Or maybe hand it in here and the sergeant or the chief of police sees it before he sends it off to OIPRD.
There's steps before that, but yeah.
I mean,
It's also to show that he's not afraid to come back after that happened. That was a violent incident. That officer had no right to put his hands on him, and I saw the video as well. It wasn't nice. And the guy was acting cool, like he's like, "Hey, what's up?" And then slams his camera. And man, you heard it in the video. It turned. He would like to hand his complaint in and have it documented from inside.
if you guys could escort me,
Why
or
don't you both go in? Then you at least have a witness that does it, right?
well, no, I need it to be on
Sir,
film.
there's certain.
brother.
We already explained to you.
If
why
you guys
can't.
tell me I can't and just
So
say
what-
that I
I'll
will
tell
be
you-
arrested, then fine.
What
That's
would happen?
okay.
What would happen? I'll tell you what happened.
Okay.
If you decide to escalate things, right?
Well, not escalate. I just want to exercise my
No,
right to go
we're
into
not
public
gonna- we're
property.
gonna put
It's
cuffs
not
on you right away. It
escalating.
doesn't work that way, right? We're gonna try to talk to you like we are now as reasonable people.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, if you don't listen to or don't comply with, stop filming in the lobby,
Okay.
then we're going to be asked to leave, right? And if you don't leave, well, there's no other option at that point than to arrest you.
I'll be arrested for trespassing.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
But that's not what we want to do here.
Of course, but that's all I needed to fight civil litigation now.
Trespassing, a violation under the Trespass Property Act is an arrestable offense. Yes.
Yes.
Right. Now, we train officers to, not go that route right away. We like to talk to people first, and maybe they'll leave under their own accord. But sometimes that always doesn't happen, right? That's why the arrest authority's there just in case, right?
To piggyback with what the Constable Douglas also said, I had a call yesterday where we were called for a party at our pound, at our police pound, that drove her vehicle right into the fence. Right, not into the fence, sorry, past the barrier to the fence, and that's a police pound. She's not allowed to do that, right? So she was trespassing, but I had a candid conversation with her. I said, hey, miss, listen, like, what happened today? She said, well, I thought, this, and that, and yeah, you know what, I did cross the barrier, right? Because I was in a rush or whatever the situation was. I can't recall the details of it, right? And I asked her to leave, and she left, and I didn't make any arrests, right? It could, I'm saying, what I'm trying to say is, like, my point is, there's a lot of avenues that we take before we try to arrest someone. I'm not here to be a big bad cop and try to make the most arrests possible, breaching people's rights. No, I'm here to do my job effectively. Right? Part of doing my job effectively is to abide by my directives and abide by the law that has my job there in the first place, right?
Well, the difference between this situation and the situation you're describing is that would have been private property, right?
The police pound?
Yeah. So that's
pound,
restricted area, maybe public property, but restricted area, right? The area that I want to go into is not a restricted area, so it's a little different.
Yeah.
Publicly accessible, and that
it's
is
publicly
covered.
accessible,
That is
yes.
covered
Okay, I see what
with
you're saying.
the
It's just a
freedom
little
of
different, but I know what you're trying to say though.
It's also covered under the TPA, though.
Yeah, but the section I read is very clear. It says anyone who is not acting under a right or authority, and if you invoke your rights, I'm invoking the right to the freedom of press when I go in there, and RV Zarafinitis is the authority conferred by law that lets me film while I'm interacting with police. That should make that allowable in the publicly accessible law.
Okay, yeah. If you
Under the
think
TPA.
that or you believe that, then like you said, you're doing your thing. You're trying to get the signs removed, right?
Or let's stand on the grass.
Right? You're trying to get your signs removed. You're doing your thing. Like I feel like we're just gonna go in circles here.
We are, yeah.
So we're probably gonna step
Which
away
is
now.
fine.
You
Read
guys
that
do your,
TPA.
you guys do your thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, as long as you're cordial and cool, and there's no issues with you guys being here. And filming.
Yeah, we have some
If you wanna
disagreements,
walk
but
in and
overall, yeah,
complain by all means.
without recording.
So we don't hate police. We hate them signs. That's one of the things that we hate.
Yeah.
We didn't put those signs there.
Nice to meet you, everybody. Miranda.
Miranda?
Yeah.
My name's Jay.
Nice
Jay,
to meet
yeah.
you, Jay.
Give a badge.
Jay, brother.
Scott.
Very good to get to meet you.
Sorry, Josh.
Nice
Again,
to meet you guys.
Yeah.
And I wish you luck with the rest of your evening.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right,
Hopefully it
guys.
all comes
Yeah, no, appreciate you guys coming and having a civil
Thanks for having
conversation.
Conversation.
Yeah.
Oh, I got nowhere.
Well, that was quite the conversation, huh? Alright guys, so we are getting out of the Peel Regional Police Station. We had a great conversation with those officers. Even though we didn't really agree with what they said, we still appreciate the transparency, even if it's just a little bit. Even if we're bridging the gap just a little bit, that's what it's all about, folks. So make sure you hit that like, subscribe button. We will be handing these sheets in to another police station. I'll probably link that at the end of this video. Yo, I'm here with True North Transparency. Make sure you guys drop his channel a follow. First time going out with him. We are working together out here to fight these tyrants in Ontario.
And affect some positive change in these police forces, man.
There
That's
you
what
go.
it's all about, bro.
There you go. Hell yeah. All right, guys. I'm off this. I'll see you guys later. Peace.